Yetis selected? Are your levels? Are your levels moving? All right, just started mine. They don't hear me either? Says it's waiting for you. Oh, did you go to YouTube and click go live? There we go. Cool. All right, so can you guys hear Jesse and I, both of us? Day Trader Show. Good to see you, Jesse. Although you're froze on my screen. Yay, yay, yay. Yeah, I hear you good. Yeah. Yeah. It could just be the. I don't know. Have you done this with the Lumix before? It could just be like ramp in your computer. Okay. Right. Huh. Gotcha. Let me check mine. Yeah, you're frozen on mine and yours. Okay. Try to reset the. Try to reset your camera, I guess. I don't know. If only life had a Control Z option. Yeah, I think you're just gonna have to. Do you have a cheaper camera you can use? Yeah. Well, it's better than looking at the side of your face. Uh, and then Ben's got an echo. The echo could be check your OBS could be getting input from both the computer and the Yeti. That makes sense. Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha.
How, is there still an echo now? Is the echo still kicking? You sound like the monster truck announcer. I wish I knew what that guy sounded like, so I can laugh as well. Yo, Big Dane.
We got the echo. We got the echo. We need to go to a quick commercial break. Wow, we had all this set up too, man. What the heck just happened? All right. What about now? Hey, can you guys hear Jesse? Well, on my channel, we're having difficulties with that. Oh, man.
Let me see here. Nope, that's not gonna work. Test. All right. Yeah, I don't know what to say about the picture, man. This really sucks. We might just have to go. You guys are just gonna have to probably just put.
Oh my gosh. He doesn't want to hold that title right now. Oh man. Bernie in the house. What's going on, Bernie? Good to see ya in here, sir. Yeah, we may do that, and then I may send my guys to your channel because I'm not picking you up over there. Right, your audio. Kevin, go to settings. Make sure the desktop picks up the mic. Desktop audio. Okay. Yeah, I have mine on, but it's not it's not moving for you. I don't know why. Oh, maybe that's why. Keep talking, Jesse.
Yo.
Oh, that should work. That should be it. That should be it.
At Avery Day Trading.
Yep. We got it.
Claudio. Not today, man. I nailed AMC. We're going to talk about that trade here. So not today. I didn't punch any stocks in the face today. So
Yeah.
that worked, Kevin?
Yeah, we're good. I think it's up to you, with your camera. If
Yeah.
you want to plug in your other one or not, whatever you think.
The problem is that I'm frozen where you and I are talking over here as well, so it's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I'm not even showing up there. Now I'm completely gone. Give me a second here. Let's see.
Yeah, so on Zoom in the bottom left corner, if you open up Zoom, there's a video, little disclosed triangle. You can click that, plug in the camera to your computer, and then it'll let you select it right there. That may fix it real quick. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, I see another. Yeah, I see the other cameras here. Hold on.
Yeah. So try that.
Okay.
All right, we're getting something. Oh, we
All right, I
got
think
it.
it's working. Boom!
Hey, 12 minutes in, baby.
Let's go, guys.
If
We
only-
can get this going now.
If only they knew what was happening before this. Oh, God.
Oh man. All right, now we're cooking with fire, guys. We got the audio cooking, we got the camera going. I see chat is popping off, and we're having a good time. So I like this. Good stuff.
Finally.
All right,
Finally.
guys. Welcome on over. There you go, Jonah. We don't need you, man. See? No, we do need you. Oh man. All right, guys. So those of you who are from my channel and don't know the man sitting, right here next to me, boom, 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 right there. That's Kevin Avery,
Who?
moderator at the daytraderchatroom.com, guys. He is the man, right? And this guy knows how to trade. We trade completely different, which is what's pretty cool, because he trades completely different from me, and I trade completely different from him, but we share one thing in common, and that is a tremendous amount of discipline. And that's what we're always talking about. So I'm gonna just let Kevin talk to you guys a little bit about him and how he trades and whatever he wants to say. Go ahead, take it.
Yeah, appreciate that. Thank you. And for those on my channel that don't know Hustle with Jesse W, I mean, what more do you have to say? Thanks for doing this. I appreciate it. We started the Day Trader chat room. Been a mod there since the beginning of the year. We're going to get into that and a lot of free things you guys are going to get tonight. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do some raffles and a lot of freebies. But really, like he said, I mean, we both share one thing, an underlying theme in trading that is the most important is discipline. Discipline, self-discipline. Nobody has it these days, but self-discipline is really what's going to propel your trading career forward. And today, even in the daytraderchatroom.com, I knew personally I probably wasn't going to trade, the Wall Street bet names. So I got PIRS, which we're going to go over, and Jesse got AMC. Low volume here. Claudio, is that better? And we nailed both sides of them. I mean, we're not just looking at lower floats, Wall Street bet names. We're not just looking at small caps. We're looking at large caps. We're looking at anything with opportunity. And as you develop and find your edge over time in your trading career, that's ultimately what it boils down to, because we're not paid for time. We're not paid for over trading. We're not paid to take random trades. Random trading is going to equal random results. We are paid in trading for the opportunity that the market provides. And that opportunity is ultimately what we're looking for. You got to have an edge. When your edge presents itself, press the button. So, Jesse, I had a question for you, man.
What's up?
In your trading career, you've been trading over 5 years, right?
Yep.
Over 5 years. And what has been kind of your most important lesson you've learned over that 5 years that you'd like to share with the guys?
So everybody always talks about like an aha moment or the day everything kind of clicked for them. People talk about it like that. They want to figure out what it was. I can't say that I've ever had an aha moment that changed fundamentally my trading. I had a moment similar to that, but when I had it, I was already a profitable trader. So it was a day where I realized I can make it back. I don't know if that makes sense, right? It's a day that, okay, hold on, because Jonah keeps messaging me about audio on your side that people don't hear you or something. So let's get that squared away since we're live. Rise it in the output on your PC. I did that. I already put that. Or in the Zoom app.
I'm checking mine now too. Okay, microphone. Here we go. Input level. I can increase it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Because I have you at full blast. You go all the way through to green, but you don't hit yellow.
Man, this thing's not letting me. Is that any better, guys? I mean, I've increased it a little bit.
Now it goes to yellow when you talk. That should improve.
It's not even letting me. Automatically adjust microphone level. Let me cut that off. That's why. There we go. Is that too loud? We hitting red?
No, you're still in yellow.
Still yellow? All right, that should be good.
All right, boom. There we go. Good. Okay, cool beans. All right, Jonah, don't message me anymore unless it's life or death. All right, so yeah, it was that moment when it kind of like everything clicked for me. Well, in a way, I guess you could say, it was like I can make it back. I guess I had not realized, even by looking at my data, I had not realized I was a profitable trader, you could say, right? I was making profit, month after month after month. So, hey, you're a profitable trader, right? But I guess in a way it hadn't clicked in my head appropriately because I don't know, it just took one big loss that I made right back the very next day. And there's a video on YouTube about that. And I realized I can make it back. And then when that happened, I guess I got over the fear that was in the back of my mind still without knowing that I had there that was like, okay, you're going to click the buy button. Are you sure? Are you a little bit nervous? Oh my God, it's going red on you, but it hasn't hit your stop. Should you stay in the trade? Like all those type of things that traders, we fight with. The day that I realized, hey, it doesn't matter. What I lose? $400? I can make it back. What I lose? $1,000? I can make it back. Right? Oh my God, what did I lose? $1,500? I can make it back. The moment I realized I can make it back, I kind of like just lost the fear of clicking the button, I guess you could say. And that was an important moment for me as a trader.
Just knowing, being confident enough to know you can make it back. I think confidence is something a lot of traders struggle with. So what is your advice for them on their confidence? That's a important thing when trading.
It's something that people don't ever want to do, man. They never want to do this. Decrease your share size. Though you're never going to have confidence in your trading ability. I don't care if your accuracy is 40%, 50%, 60, 65%. It doesn't matter. If you are nervous in a trade, you're never going to be confident. You got to decrease your share size to a position size that makes it feel like you're trading in a simulator, that the money doesn't faze you. And then that confidence slowly builds. And as it builds, then you kind of like, you have that moment where you're like, I can make it back. Doesn't matter. I can make it back.
Yeah, I think where a lot of people struggle too with that is a reason why they don't have confidence is maybe they just don't have the experience under their belts. I mean, confidence comes with time, but also confidence can, in your trading, depending on who you are, have problems as well being overconfident. Have you ever struggled with that, Jesse, or no? Being overconfident.
The thing with me, everybody has something they struggled with, right? Like for me, it was always figuring out my sizing. I never had a problem with being, I guess, I don't know that I ever had a problem with being overconfident, like a problem, because I can go on a win streak and I could be, on a 10, 15, 20-day win streak and then come in and be like, I'm the man. And that's the day that the market humbles you. You're overconfident that day. But as a problem, like a chronic problem, I don't think I ever had that. Just like, some people struggle with stop losses, holding bags. I never had that issue myself because I knew that I needed to cut losers. I'd rather cut losers and have 1,000 paper cuts than hold, take a $14,000, $20,000 position and then hold that bag, right? Because that's big.
I will say too, I mean, we've obviously been in the day trader chat room since the beginning of the year and watching each other trade. You do an excellent job of cutting your winners. I mean, immediately if they hit your predefined risk, out. You don't even think twice about it. You're just out.
No, just out. I cut it. That's it. It's done. And it's like I always tell everybody, look, if it gets to my risk and I don't like what I'm seeing, I'm going to cut it. Why? Because I can always re-enter it. The trade is there.
Yeah. The difference between a professional trader and an amateur trader is amateurs, they're going to rearrange their risk parameters in the middle of the trade. They don't adhere to them. So let's say it comes down to the predefined risk, if they even had it. They're like, well, we got another support level down here. Let's wait and see. Like, be a little patient with it, and then cracks that. And it just well, all the way down to $0 can't go any lower than that. And they just keep going and going, and they end up turning into long-term investors, and they were just looking for a little scalp, and they turn into a long-term investor. That's a problem. But I will say, as far as the overtrading goes, for my own personal trading career, that's something that I've recognized that's a flaw in myself, and that's thinking that I can't take a loss, or I'm above that, because you're just consistent for so long. You're green after green after green after green, and so that to me presented itself in some ways where I took losses that were a little bit more than I may have intended for them to be, just because you feel like you're above taking a loss. And I've learned more than anything else and I've watched a lot of traders. I've traded over 5 years as well. They're good traders, but then they allow one trade to define their entire career. I mean, they could be 80+% consistent, and like they allow their ego to get in the way of their trading, and so they can't take the loss because they're overconfident. And then one loss ends up killing them. There's not one trade out there that's worth your trading account. There's not one out there.
Exactly. No, that's how it is. And it just takes time to develop it. And it's the reality. The reality is not everybody's going to become a trader. Not everybody's going to become an investor. Not every business is going to succeed. And that's a reality that people out there don't want to tell you, because they're like, if I say that, they're not going to sign up for my group, or they're not going to subscribe to my channel, or subscribe to my chat room, etc. They're going to buy my course. But look, let's be real. Everybody that's in here right now watching and chatting, everybody that's in here, you're already ahead of the crowd, because you don't want to be a normal 9-to-5er. You don't want to be. You might be working 9 to 5 now, but you don't want to be. You want to change that. That already puts you ahead of the game tremendously, right? What comes down is getting educated, learning properly, practicing, being patient, and sticking to plans. And that right there, these two things, sticking to plans and being patient, isn't something that by nature most people adhere to. A lot of people want to shoot from the hip, and most people want to shoot from the hip. They don't want any type of plan, right. And they don't want to be disciplined enough to sit down and learn. It's like all you got to do is open up your phone, and then boom, you go open up an app, you throw $500 in there, and you can swipe and make trades and pretend you're a trader. If you go right now to a professional game, like a baseball game, basketball game, football game, are you just going to jump on the field and grab the ball or the bat and stand at home plate and try to hit a 95-mile-an-hour fastball? Probably not, right? So what makes anybody think they can actually be successful at trading without learning?
That's exactly right. I mean, most people approach trading like they're professionals, and they don't want to take the time or the capital to learn. That's why they say the stock market, it makes rich people poor people rich, because everyone approaches it like, I know what I'm doing. And really, like Jesse said, you're up against professionals on the baseball field, on the football field, and you think you're something, but
no. And worse yet are people who they think they want to learn, or they think they're trying to learn, right? And then all they do is just tell you exactly the same thing over and over again, because what they're looking for is for you to tell them, oh yeah, you're doing it right. No, I'm not going to do that. You're doing it wrong. Like, yeah. I don't know, man. It's not, I guess it's a pride thing. It can also be a thing where somebody, and I know that was me, wasted maybe a year or two trying to learn a certain strategy that at the end didn't work out for them, and then they basically had to relearn everything. That was me. I was chasing momentum out there trying to scalp pennies at the bell. That doesn't work for me. I had to completely erase that out of my system and learn properly a new strategy, and that was very difficult for me to do anyways, because in my mind it was like, dude, you just threw away a year. There's a year you're never going to get back.
Yeah, and everyone's going to be throwing away a year. I mean, I ran a poll recently on Twitter and asked, as far as how long did it take traders to find consistency, and nobody, 0%, said up to 1 year. So Jesse said it took him 1 year and he felt like he wasted a year. I could say the same thing. Nobody found it in a year. So guess what? In that year, please don't fund like a huge account because you're going to lose. I mean, you're going to. You have to learn how not to trade to find out how to trade. I say that all the time. You got to learn
Yeah.
how not to do it to find out how to do it. It's just part of it because you figure out how not how not to trade. Okay, I shouldn't do that. You start creating rules on your account. These are all very important things on your trading career, so you want to make sure you start small because experience is going to be your best teacher over time. Get a year of experience losing as minimal amount of money as possible so that when you do find consistency, and in the Day Trader chat room, this is what we preach, find consistent. We're helping jumpstart your consistency, helping you find consistency. We're not like, like B-Ball. I know you want to turn 500 into 1.3 million in 13 months, but but we keep it real, man. I mean, consistency is what you want to go after. Money's a byproduct of that. If you learn consistency, you learn money. It's just a byproduct.
Exactly. It's just the way it is. It takes time. It takes time. And it's sad because people go on YouTube and they see, oh, such and such turned $500 into 2 million, or oh my God, the guy that doesn't even know candlesticks and he turned $500 into $1 million in a few months. And then they think they can do it. They go out there, they open up their Robinhood accounts or their Weibo accounts and they put whatever $500 in it and they think they're going to turn it into $1 million. When I first started looking into day trading years ago, I saw that and I was like, I can do that. They did it. I can do it, right? It's not how it works. These people have two things going for them. Number one, some of them know how to trade, okay? And number two, these are the worst kinds. They have legions of followers. They're talking about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10,000 followers on either a social media account like Twitter, on YouTube, or in a chat room. And then all they do is find low volume, low float stocks they can manipulate with their masses. That's it. That's the recipe, guys. That's the recipe for these people. That's what it is. Let me see here. Big Bala says, Big Jess, you're right. The scalping is not for everyone, but I wasn't chasing opening bell momentum. I killed it in January and made $7,000 only to lose it all and then some.
Yeah.
That happens, man. That happens. That goes kind of back to what Kevin was talking about earlier about sometimes people get very, very accurate and then they get overconfident and they start taking massive losses and it hurts them and it hits them hard in the mental capital.
So there's a couple things here, B-Bala. I'm going to call you BB. It's one thing to make money trading. It's another thing to protect that money trading. Those are two very important elements of trading. Finding consistency is the first part. Protecting the profits is the second part. Because there are going to be days, and as traders, you guys recognize it, we're traders. I mean, it's in our blood. We get up here in the desk and we want to trade, right? Yeah. That's a problem. Wanting to trade is a problem, right? Because you're not letting the trades come to you. You're forcing trades that may not be there. I've been down this road, guys. It's not fun. You're digging yourself in a hole, and you're just digging yourself deeper in the hole. It's time to put down the shovel and climb on out of the hole, as in, shut the computers down, walk away. I've been there. Way back when, over trading was a huge thing for me. I thought more trading equals more money, when in fact, it's quite the opposite. Less equals more in trading. Focusing on your edge and keeping it simple, stupid, KISS. So that's two part right there, BB. Making money, learning how to protect the money. I have a rule. I'll just end with this, Jesse. I have a rule that on my trading, for instance, I used to revenge trade tickers, trying to beat them into submission. Like, you're going to give me my money back. It wasn't awesome. It was not awesome. So I put a rule on my account. Needless to say, I take no more than 2 losses per ticker. If I take 2 losses on a ticker, goes on the naughty list, BB. Goes on the naughty list. So these are rules that you'll figure out, you'll apply to your trading career, and it'll help you as far as protecting that capital goes.
That's funny because it's like I'm gonna beat him into submission. You're gonna give me my money back. Oh man, that's where I got in trouble in the past, and it was on revenge trades. They happened sporadically way back, but they got me in trouble. And the last time I had a revenge trading scenario was last year in February. That's the one that cost me. I put it on YouTube. It was like, what the hell did I lose? I put it in the YouTube video. I think it was like $4,200, and I lost it on Tesla.
Of
Tesla.
course. If you're going to lose it on any ticker, why not be Tesla, though?
Man, that day I threw every rule out the window. Every rule. Every rule. It got to the point, and I say it in my video that's on YouTube. I got to the point where I just sat back here. I looked at my screens and I was like, what are you doing? I shut everything down. I got up, walked away. Got up, walked away. I came back in the afternoon. I entered a swing trade, and the next day I made it all back and some with that swing trade on Tesla. But what I was trading there was a plan to trade. What I was trading before was just a disaster of every rule broken. I was just full on tilt. It was madness. And that's how people blow up. Because look, that $4,200 loss wasn't going to blow up my account. I never really had to trade in a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 account, right? I've always traded in an account above PDT unless I purposely put myself in a cash account of $20,000, $10,000, $15,000 for like a disciplinary thing. Outside of that, I never had to do that. But that's how people blow up their small accounts, exactly like that. And then they can't come back like I did with a nice swing trade and make it all back the next day. They can't do that because they don't have the account size for it. So even within my insanity of that temporary insanity of revenge trading, the account loss for that day, I'll tell you right now, was probably something in the neighborhood of, let me see here. About 14%. I lost about 14% that day of my account. I made it all back and some the very next day, but it's 14%. Now, if you are in a small account and you lose that kind of money, that might hurt you a lot. It might hurt you a lot, especially if you're not accurate. See, I was already a profitable trader and I had good accuracy when that happened, right? But if you're not profitable and if you're not accurate and you have that happen to you and you go through that string of losers, you blow up your account. I just YOLO every trade, says Big Dane.
Shout out, bro. Garage Day Trader in the house.
Oh,
Mr.
I don't see him.
GD.
Oh, he's on your side.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tell him what's up.
On the
what's
greenest
up?
side of the road. B-Balla, Mr. BB, curious to know what is your style of trading? In 5+ years of trading, BB, I've recognized one thing, and that is human behavior never changes in the market. When newer traders come to the market, we were all just talking about that. We see momentum and we want to get involved with it, right? We FOMO, fear missing out. I don't want to miss out, in the next squeeze, blah, 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 whatever. So my human behavior has never changed in the market since I've been here. People buy momentum, they sell fear, they panic out of their positions. So I like to short sell into euphoria at resistance, and I like to buy fear at support. So I like to buy when people are panicking. I like to sell when people are euphoric. Euphoria usually ends in tears. We've all been there. There's all kinds of rooms out there that talk about buy the breakout. Maybe not in that voice, but buy the breakout. And how many, by a show of hands, that we're not going to be able to see, how many of you would say, I've bought a breakout on a low float stock and has ended up turning into a fake out breakout. I bought the fake out breakout. I went deer in headlights when it got shot back down and sold at the bottom. And then at that moment, you literally bought at the top, sold at the bottom. It had maximum downside potential at the top. It had maximum upside potential at the bottom. I mean, you have to understand the psychology of it and other traders' emotions. Emotions are what rule the market. It's not necessarily technicals. It's not fundamentals. It's emotions, and emotions are present every single day. You can literally see it in the chart when you're looking at the volume chart and the times and sales. People just flurrying to get involved into the momentum trade. And I like to short sell into it.
That's it. There you go. Yeah, Kevin trades that type of strategy very well. Very well. It's all psychologically based. It's like psychological based strategy, really, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's fair to put it that way. But also, I'm looking at resistance and supports on the daily chart every day so that I have a risk guide. Because what you don't want to do with this strategy is go deer in headlights, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're shorting into strength or you're buying into weakness, yeah, you have a high percent chance of it being having consistency with that strategy because you're going against, you're going against the 90 percenters. You go against the 90 percenters, guess what? You're on the 10% side. But you need to have a risk guide. It's very important to have a risk guide. Predefine your risk before entering a trade.
All right, guys, let's do a little Q&A here before we move on to the AMC PIRS trades and the giveaways. So let's open up the floor here. We got quite a few people watching. Let's do some Q&As. You guys got any questions, any tickers you want us to look at, charts, any trading questions, risk management, anything really, just go ahead, throw it up there in chat, and we'll go ahead and do the best we can to answer them. In the meanwhile, while you guys get your questions ready, check out today's chat room accuracy. We run polls every single day at the daytraderchatroom.com. How did you do today? So all the polls are anonymous, of course. 80% of traders today in chat were green, 20% did not trade, and no one was red or break even. So that was a great show of strength and discipline by the members today in the morning. Congratulations to you guys.
GDT in the house on your side too.
Yo, GDT.
Welcome,
yep.
Garage Day Trader. Well, I got a question for you, Jesse. Your trade on AMC today, what was your signal to get involved with that trade? I mean, he killed it. Today, guys, we're going to go into it. Both of our trades, I shorted PIRS, he longed AMC. These were great examples of profits along the way, baby. I mean, dude, these trades both worked very, very well of taking profits along the way. Jesse and I have this in common, very much so as well. We cap our losers very small and we allow our winners to run. So that really minimizes the risk and it maximizes the profit potential.
So yeah, we're gonna jump into that one there. I see a couple questions come through here, guys. If you are not a member of the daytraderchatroom.com and you want to participate in today's raffle, here is the link. All you got to do is sign up here. There's the link in chat, and that is for today's raffle for non-members. Big Bala says, Jesse, when looking at support and resistance levels, how far should you go back on the daily chart? As far as you need to. And not even a little bit more, just as far as you need to in order to find something. Like, look, let's look at a chart here that's kind of fresh. Here is your daily chart on PLTR. Now, PLTR, I don't day trade this. This is a company I like to buy for long-term investments, and I've been just scooping up shares here and there. I have shares from whatever price point you can imagine, 30 and under. I have shares from all the way down here at 18 bucks and change. Now, let's say today, this thing had a very nice day. Made a move from $21 and change all the way up here to $22 and change. So if you're coming in here in the morning, it's on your gapper scan, let's say, for example, and you're like, okay, let's see what's happening here. Where is there support and resistance? You're gonna look to the left. That's what Kevin loves to say at the Day Trader Chat Room. He's like, guys, you look to the left. And there's no bigger truth than that. You look to the left here and you're like, okay, can I find any levels? It seems like we have something here in $21, $15, $21. We have a little level here so far. It seems like it. Let's scroll back a little bit more. Oh, what do you know? A little bit more right here on this one, just underneath 21, 20.90. So that's 21 bucks. Do we scroll further back? Hey, look at this. Another one here at $21. We keep scrolling. Another tail right through 21. You keep scrolling, you keep scrolling. Is there more? And then you eventually stop, right? Here you go, $20.60, $21, more support back here. So you can safely say at this point that this stock has pretty strong $21 support. Possibly, right? $20.50 to $21 is important support on PLTR. If this stock were to crack that level, you would say to yourself, it can probably take a pretty big dump. And sure enough, look, if you come here on the daily, you just pretend that this last month hasn't happened. Look at this. When it cracked 21, it went all the way down here to 18 bucks, right? 17 bucks and change, actually. Okay, so you always want to look to the left, as far left as needed. Let's see here. How do you identify pre-market gappers to avoid that totally collapse when market opens? Easy. Just look at the volume. If you have something that's gapping up a lot and the volume on it is light, especially comparable to the leading gappers, then it's probably one to ignore. I don't like to trade stocks that have low volume. What are your thoughts on that, Kevin, there on pre-markets, gappers to avoid?
Well, just to touch on what Jesse said, he avoids low volume charts. I mean, this is exactly right. I mean, this is what we look for every day. We look for above average volume. If a ticker has above average volume, it inevitably has above average range. And that range is where the money's made as traders. Stocks goes up, stocks goes down, we make money, right? Flatlining, no money be made, aka no volume. So Big Dane, how do you identify gappers to avoid that totally collapse when market opens? Well, similar to what we saw with PIRS today, in which I had the short on that one. That one, I believe, was gapping up as well, as it had a nice climb yesterday. You need to understand the overall market sentiment. I mean, the small cap gappers have just not been doing well. And if recently, and with the Wall Street bets names that were popping up yesterday, GME, AMC, KOSS, EXPR, all these Wall Street bet names, that means, thank you, General, the pre-market king. I'd like to say that too. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, as far as pre-market goes, and those gappers, yeah, you just got to understand the psychology of it. Is most volume going to be on GME, AMC, all these other Wall Street bet names? Yes. Then at that moment, you got to really say to yourself, am I predicting volume coming into this name because it's a gapper? Or am I reacting to what the chart's telling me? We talk about this all the time. Being objective as possible, Big Dane. Objective as possible. We do, with these leading gappers, we need to see continuation and momentum of volume coming into them. We need to see certain levels holding up. It's very normal for leading gappers to profit take out of the gates. Imagine, Big Dane, you're in one of these tickers and it gaps up 20% the next day. I mean, of course, all the long-term investors that are in it, and maybe potentially swing traders from the prior day or week, they're going to see that and say, "Oh, this is some decent profit. Let's take some profits off the table." And so when the market opens, we typically see profit taking. But you want to have those levels marked off on the past chart history, so you know, okay, if it holds this support, it can likely do a red to green move. With a lot of the gappers, a red to green move is something bullish you want to see on them for continuation of the momentum. But otherwise, a lot of times they will fade, especially if they don't get that volume, if the momentum has shifted elsewhere in the market.
Exactly. So there you go, guys. That's kind of like what we look for. Bernardo says, scaling in and out of trades. Bernardo's a member of the Day Trader chat room. Scaling in and out of the trades, that's something you've been practicing, something that I've been practicing more and more with you guys, and it's helped me tremendously. Awesome, man. Super happy to hear that. That's what it's all about over here at the Day Trader chat room. All right. So all right, guys, so what we're going to do here is let's get into a little bit of the recap here on the trades today. So this morning, yesterday, let's start off with yesterday, first of all. Yesterday, AMC had a massive day. Like, look at this day. From $13 and change all the way up here to 16 and change. And then in after hours, it squeezed up even higher. So we knew this one was going to be on watch. We've been watching this one now for about a week and a half. Those of you who might be new around here, we nailed this one at the beginning of the year. I called this one out when it was at $2 and change. We got our entries and we nailed it. Kevin remembers we nailed it. I actually bought call options. Some members bought shares. A couple of my buddies bought shares as well. I mean, people made so much money on this move. My first take profit on my calls was here at $5 and change. And then I took the rest off on this big day right here. And then, we've been eyeing it. So we've been talking about it for about a week and a half for a swing trade. Unfortunately, I didn't get in on my swing trade. Yesterday, I was hoping that we would find a little bit of resistance still here at 15. And maybe today would have been a little bit of a pullback day to 13 where I could have gotten long for my swing trade. But hey, such is life. So because I missed out on that, I came into the day and I said, all right, guys, I'm going to be looking for day trades out of AMC. Now, why? Well, this is very simple, guys. Look at this $15 level. Look at it right there. You see the line. I put my crosshairs there. You see the line. That's that line there, $14.75, $15. That's an important level on AMC, right? We haven't been able to break through it. What we're seeing as we're getting up closer to it, the volume is increasing. So I said, you know what? If today we are up over that level, then I'm going to watch and see if the $17 zone can hold support for pullbacks. And if it does, and it shows me a lot of strength, a lot of volume, then I'm going to look to see if it can make a move. Now, yes, there is no news on AMC. This is purely a technical breakout on the daily chart on a heavily shorted stock with a huge cult following because of Wall Street bets. So these are all factors you got to take into account. You won't do this. You won't just step in here and try to trade this if it didn't have all that. It's like you don't step into the kitchen to make a meal without having at least some sort of mental recipe on what you're going to make, what you're going to cook, how much salt it's going to take, etc. Right? You're not going to just grab a bunch of ingredients and throw them in the oven, not even turn it on and expect to have dinner ready, right? That's not how it works. So this doesn't have news. So what else do we need in order for it to get moving? You're going to need volume. What's going to bring volume? Wall Street bets hype, technical breakout on the daily chart, right? Heavily shorted stock. It's like a category 3 hurricane, guys. So then this morning we come in here and let me scroll back here on the charts. And I told the guys before the market, before the bell rang, I told everyone in pre-market, I was like, guys, I'm going to be extremely patient today. I think we're going to see a lot of FOMO trading the first few minutes, and we're going to see a lot of whiplash. These were my words in pre-market, and I know that everybody remembers them. So we gap up here, we make this low here at 17.25, right? And then we go boom, right up to a brand new high up here at $18 and almost 50 cents. And then we get back under VWAP. Whiplash, that's whiplash right there. Perfect example of whiplash. So you think I traded in here? Nope, I didn't trade anything in there. What I did was very calmly came in here, put out my fib levels. Okay, boom. And I told everybody, guys, I'm liking AMC because we're not breaking down. We're holding above this 9 AMA and the 38.2 Fibonacci level. Okay, we're holding that 1750-ish area. Alrighty, if you come over here, 1750-ish, right around here, 1730s. You see this previous top? Right here. And you know it's never to the penny. It's a general area, 1750, 1720. That general area could be considered potential support. So we're holding all of that. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start looking for a starter entry. And I put out an alert for a starter. Look, as a matter of fact, I actually have my alerts here. Let me bring them into frame real quick here. Long starter AMC, 1798, stop 17. And then I realized that I didn't finish typing it out. Stop correction, 1726 area on AMC. And you see I took profits all the way through to 1907. Did I leave money on the table? Of course. Our job is not to catch tops and bottoms. So I'm in here, boom, I have my starter. I add, as we continue to hold that level, I add a little bit more, all right? And then right here, when we got this high volume breakthrough VWAP, I add my final piece and I adjust my stop to under 1750. because now at this point, I'm looking for this trade to go because this is the trigger. Okay, this is the trigger. So now my very first take profit comes off up here at 1840, right here in front of that high. And then we get continuation. And as we continue to squeeze, I continue to take profits off. More profits come off, more profits come off. I keep an eye on this volume. This volume is steadily increasing. So we have a good shot here at continuing to squeeze. And I continue to take profits off, right? Right here, I held on to one piece, looking for that push towards 20 bucks. Right here, we had this candle. And I said to everybody, came on the mic, I said really quickly, guys, I'm down to my final piece, all right? I'm down to my final piece. There's two ways that I would normally trade this final piece. I'm going to tell you right now what they are. Number one is I'm going to take it off right here. And I'm going to wait for a potential reentry, or I'm going to hold on to it. Had AMC today had some sort of press release that I could have coupled in with everything else that I just went over, I would not have sold out my final piece here at 19 bucks. Okay, I would not have sold it out right there. I would have held on to that final piece, and then I would have waited for this 1825 level to hold. If that level holds, and I've done it in the chat room with the guys, I would have added right back to it on either of these two candles to full size again. All right, and then I would have looked to have taken profits up here. And for that 1950, holding on to some, looking for the extension. That's how I would have traded it. But because we didn't have that, I stopped out of my last piece right in here at 19 bucks and booked the profit. And that was it. Here, I'll show you real quickly again. Here are the alerts. Oops. Trying to zoom in. There we go. 1907, and then my flat at 19 on the dot. Okay, so that was my trade on AMC, and it was a great trade. It was a solid trade. I had good size on it, made some good money, and then I told the guys, look, now I'm flat. I'm going to look for a potential re-entry, but I want to be convinced of it. You know, I didn't catch this, and when we kind of double topped up here in front of the high day, I was like, you know, this thing might need to cool itself, and maybe it'll just come back down and trade choppy the rest of the day. You know, joke's on me because it did end up squeezing a little bit, but it wasn't clean. Look at this chart, right? You're looking at this chart. Where is the clean trade? This is the clean trade right here. That's the clean trade. This right here is pretty clean. Everything else is kind of choppy-ish. It's still tradable, absolutely, okay? But the clean trades were here and here, in my opinion. So that was my AMC trade today, guys. So now, PIRS, that thing was a thing of beauty. And I'm going to show you the chart real quick, and then Kevin's going to go over his trade on PIRS. I want you to check this out. You're going to look at this chart, and you're going to be like, how did this guy make money on that? Well, I'm going to let him explain it to you. Take it away, man. Yes, I do, Robert.
All right, Jesse, I'm about to get into it. I'm going to forward you the chart so when I'm talking, they can see it as well.
Okay, perfect. That works.
Yeah, and then, yeah, okay, Jesse.
Yeah, Robert, I trade the 3-minute chart, but I always have the 15-minute, the hourly, and the daily charts going at the same time. Because I mean, there's been times where I've identified trades on the 15-minute chart or the hourly chart in chat, and you look at the 3-minute and it looks like a hot mess. But when you kind of pan out, look at a bigger time frame, it cleans up the chart.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. 2-minute, 3-minute. They filter out a lot of the noise. It's a good idea. I typically will use a 1-minute, 2-minute, 5-minute daily. So PIRS, Jesse, great job killing AMC. That was awesome today.
Thank you, sir.
Excellent work there. Chart. And if you notice, guys, with Jesse, it was taking profits along the way. Again, we just talked about that. Minimizing risk, maximizing reward. Well, PIRS today, and I'm going to show you guys the dashboard where we send out a watch list every morning. You able to pull that up too, Jesse? I'm going to show my guys. And
sure.
Nicholas was asking about, Nicholas Perry asking about the PIRS as well today. PIRS, let's take a look at this dashboard real quick where we send out the watch list. So here was my thoughts on PIRS going into today. Typically, I'm going to do 3 types of analysis, guys. Technical, trader, and fundamental analysis. Fundamentally, what sector is it in? You know, I'm not digging into 10Ks, 8Ks, this sort of thing, unless I'm long-term investing. For day trades, right, I'm just looking at, is it a COVID play? Is it a Wall Street Bets name, an NFT? You know, what's hot? Does it have a good headline? That's what I'm looking at. A good headline, and then technically always looking left of the chart, getting an idea of the past chart history, support and resistance levels. And then, of course, trader analysis is does it have above average volume? That creates the range that I'm looking for. PIRS today defeated the odds yesterday, breaking through important resistance areas. The company announced a respiratory and I can't say that. Ophthalmology. There we go. I got the mology right down. Collaboration with another company. So that's mainly what I'm looking for there. Collaboration with another company. Wall Street Bet names may steal the hype, and we see this fade back down. That was the idea with PIRS today. I'm going to show you guys my chart on it. 420 was good support on the daily. I want to see how it reacts there. 450 was holding up in pre-market, and I'm looking for a short against 520. Fingers crossed it pops back up there. Now, here was my chart on PIRS. I'm going to let you guys figure out for yourselves, why did I take the short here? That was the idea. Looking for a pop PIRS. Again, got it at 502 was the average there, 502. And, covered all the way down. Actually tried to scoop it against 420 support, but it was very heavy, so I ended up scratching that long down at the bottom. But took profits all along the way. PIRS gains, as Jesse said. Yep. Slaughtered AMC PIRS. Now, the idea, what's the takeaway from this? I want you guys to learn something from it. Is momentum shift, PIRS. I mean, if you look at the chart yesterday, the chart got overbought. Right? I mean, we can't argue about that. PIRS, the momentum came in. I just talked to you guys earlier about momentum coming into these names, euphoria taking them on off, and then traders begin to hold and hope, right? They buy at the top, they're FOMOing in, and euphoria is really the underlying theme behind the gains there. We get the gap up as well, but now volume has shifted. We have lessons on this as well. Momentum shift in the market to the Wall Street Bet names. And at that time, I'm thinking, well, if volume really does open up, AMC, GME, KOS, SEXPR, then PIRS really isn't in the Wall Street Bet sector, and likely we may see profit taking in a fade. Nicholas Perry, I'm sorry, I killed the stock. It is what it is. This is this was the edge that presented itself for me in the market today. And this is really what was amazing today. Jesse killed AMC. I got the better half of PIRS. Just understanding volume. Where is volume at? Momentum shift in the market. What sector is hot? What's not? Is this stock overbought? Is it not? This is unbiased trading. This is getting the ego out of the way when you step into the office and saying, where is volume? Not where do I want to see volume? Where do we want to see momentum? Where is momentum? These are things that you have to understand what is, not what I want to see. We oftentimes get ourselves in the way of our trading. We let the ego take precedence over the trading, when in reality, ultimately, we want to trade objectively what is happening. What is the chart? Is this chart oversold? Is it overbought? Is it at resistance levels? Does it have volume? These are the things I'm looking at every single morning, and the stars align for me. If I'm sitting at the poker table and I get a good hand, I'm not folding it. I'm going to throw some chips on the table. And in my opinion, PIRS was a decent hand today. The stock was overbought. It is overbought. It did have volume fading from it. It did have profit taking. It was heavy. These are things that lined up for ultimately to get that pocket pair ace hand and put some chips on the table.
That was a sick short, dude. It was the funniest thing, because as soon as the bell rang, you were short, and I just looked, and you were instantly already taking profits. It was crazy, and that thing just really gave it up.
Yeah, I did say in pre-market analysis with the guys that I was looking for a pop closer up to 525 for my risk guide, And when I saw it spike out the gates, I immediately pressed the button, dude. Because when I was 20 cents away from my risk, I'm like, man, I want to be involved here, and that was the idea going into it. So I felt bad because it was hard to get that out really in time. It was all happening so fast, but
and for people who aren't aware, like let's say you were trying to take advantage of that same trade with Kevin and you kind of missed that entry because it was so fast. This is why it's so important, and I can't stress it enough. And you know what? Before we move further, guys, sign up for the raffle. Sign up for the raffle. It's free. Like it's not going to cost you anything. The link's gonna be there in chat here in like a couple seconds. Sign up for the raffle. We're going to be running the raffle here in a few minutes. We're going to run 2 raffles today. One of them I'm going to run it live here in chat. The other one, Jonah will go ahead and run it on his end and let me know. That one's going to be for the chat room members. This one's going to be for non-members. So sign up. The link is going to be in there now. There you go. Boom. Enter your raffle. Sign up. So look, this is why it's so important to get educated when it comes to trading, because a lot of people think you can just join a room and follow alerts and that's it. You're going to make money. That's not how it works. And this is a perfect example. If you would have missed this alert here, right? If you have learned to trade, right here, what you would see and what you could take advantage of. Oh, I was going to try to like draw it out. There's a little bear flag right here. It's a little bear flag right there. Boop, little bear flag. You could have gotten short within that bear flag and taken advantage of the rest of that downside and still banked. But in order to do something like that, you have to get educated. You have to learn what to look for. I just saw that right now. I had, this is Kevin's chart. He just sent it to me and I was like, hey, look at this. If you wouldn't have caught that, you would have caught the bear flag. It's right there. Clear as day. Clear as day, little bear flag.
Yeah, there were a lot of opportunities to get short on it. I mean, the thing faded all day.
Yeah, this is an awesome one right there. You could have caught there. Let me see here. So you could have definitely done that right there, guys. Okay, so let me move this out of the way. And look here. Here's the watch list. AMC, watching to see if 17 area holds support on this one. It was on watch for a week and a half for a swing trade off 12. Targets for 17 through 20. If it gets over 20, the thing could squeeze hard. So it was on the watch list today. And if you come here on your dashboard, you know what? I'm going to give you a little walkthrough to the dashboard here real quick. You'll see the watch list, and you'll see we post a weekly watch list. You can sign up for the weekly watch list for free as well if you want to. We do send that out to everyone. But here, it's always here, LEDS, ANVS, AMC, Home Depot, Space, Tesla, SPY. Like, see, AMC, been on watch. It's been on watch since Sunday, and then it was on watch since last Sunday as well. So every Sunday or Monday morning, John sends out that weekly watch list to everyone that signs up for it. So here's a little. Let me show you a little bit of a guide here on your dashboard. If you're a new member, you got your stock charts here. You can obviously, boom, you got charts you can use. Let's open this up. You have your market screeners. I actually use this, which is the big announcement. We just launched our swing trading course. All right, and we have different tiers for you to become members, but the yearly membership, those are the ones who get access to every single course, always, and forever. Okay, and I actually use this within the swing trading course to actually show you guys how to look for trades. And while I was doing the swing trading course, we nailed an awesome trade. I'm trying to find a screenshot here. Here it is. We nailed an awesome short on Peloton, which was done by using this, looking for a death cross. And we found one and we nailed it. And we nailed that Peloton right there, guys. See, this is before it even happened. This is before it happened. This is what I was telling everybody we were looking for. And you know what? Go look at Peloton. And sure, now it's bounced. But tell me that this right here didn't happen. Watch. Let me take you over to, really quickly, I'm going to take you over to Peloton. Come over here to the daily chart. We're going to scroll back. There you see your massive head and shoulders. And look at the drop to $80. We nailed it. We were calling that before it even happened. Look at the screenshot right there. And that was straight up from the swing trading course while we were filming it. So yeah, you have the screeners here where you can find setups like that. You know, you got your market winners and losers overview, crypto, chat room rules, very important, site videos so you can learn how to navigate the site. Then you got your courses, Day Trading 101, Advanced, Options Trading, Short Selling's coming out later this summer, Swing Trading and Futures Trading coming out next year probably. You got video lesson library that already has over 200 videos, and the man, the myth, the legend, Kevin Avery's Among the 10% ebook is available there in your dashboard as well. And then, of course, you got your one-on-one mentorship sessions that are always available. All right. Yearly members get a free one-on-one. So you have that there in the dashboard there now. Let me see something here. Jonah, are we ready to run the raffle here for the guys? Let me know if we're ready. Guys, in the meanwhile, while Jonah looks into that, do you have any, oh, there you go. Jonah's going to help somebody sign up for the raffle. Do you guys have any questions in the meanwhile while Jonah sets this up with the viewer?
Yeah, I'm gonna let the guys know on my side too. Yeah, I pinned up guys on my side of the stream, Avery Day Trading. Make sure you click. I've tried to pin it. Click the daytrader.com/raffle so you can get the opportunity to win a free month with us. And you definitely won't regret it, guys. You will not regret it. And if there are any problems, I'm going to show you on my side as well real quick. For those watching, if there are any problems here, just let us know. Like Jesse was just saying, your name, YouTube name, email, and you guys will get one free month. The chat room, course, 200 plus video lessons, which is insane.
Yeah, we have over 200 videos.
I mean,
let me show them real quick.
It is insane. Where is it? It is literally insane. We're throwing videos in there every day.
Look at this, guys. You come over here, you go to video lesson library. Check this out.
We're out there with you.
Videos, and these are just our favorite lessons. These are our most recent videos, but then trading psychology, technical analysis, day trading recaps, fundamental lessons. You click one of these tabs and then it opens up another world of videos for you. By the end of this year, we're going to have probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 400 videos in that library. I don't know what we're going to do with that. So many videos. And every subscription plan gets access to that, guys, okay?
Yeah, so you guys get all that. You get the book I wrote, which I wrote that thing over the course of, I've been trading 5+ years. I wrote that probably year 1 to year 3.5. Probably took me 2.5 to 3 years to write it. And the intention of the book is to help jumpstart your day trading career. You guys get that, when you sign up to the chat, or you can buy it on Amazon for $10. Now, it's crazy. I don't get rich off this thing. I get $2 a book. It's literally, I spent a lot of time on that. The information is just really going to help jumpstart your trading career. I really believe it. I go over pretty much everything I've been talking about in here. Just as far as human behavior in the market, intensity, my strategy, euphoria, all these things that different patterns, everything that's really going to help jumpstart your career. That's ultimately what it boils down to. You're going to have your own personal experience in the market to develop your edge and develop consistency, but it's intended to help jumpstart you. So there's a million things, guys, when you sign up, and we'll see if who's going to win tonight. Who's going to win the raffle tonight?
Hey guys, if you're having a hard time, I see a few people having a little bit of a hard time trying to hit up the raffle. Just go to the daytraderchatroom.com and you see this little button right here. You click that and it's Jonah. He's our site admin. Just hit him up there. Tell him, hey, I need some help signing up for the raffle, and he'll get it done. We'll give it a few more minutes here so you guys can get in there. We want to make sure that everybody that wants, a shot at it can get it. So just go to daytraderchatroom.com and go down there and chat with Jonah. He'll get you squared away and he'll manually do it. In the meanwhile, Kevin and I will continue to be here and answer questions with you guys. Nice. Bernie really enjoyed reading the book. Oh, and Bernie's been through the swing trading course too, and I know he liked that, guys.
It's a one-stop shop, baby.
Do it all.
Guys, any questions at all about the AMC trade, the PIRS trade? Yeah, anything, let us know. And we are happy to help. This is your time to shine, baby. Ask your questions. There's no such thing as stupid questions. Just stupid people. I always gotta say that. Oh man,
I was waiting for it.
Yeah, I looked at you.
There was a little pause there, and I was like, "Oh, he's not gonna say it, huh?"
He's not gonna say it. Oh man. Oh man.
Okay, so Jonah's gathering some names here, and he's gonna send it over to me, and then we're gonna put it in one of those automatic things, and select the winner of a 1-month subscription completely for free. Yes, Gaines. So Jonah can explain a little bit more there about the other subscriptions, but the annual gets access to all the courses always. So like in the summertime, when we come out with the shorting course later in the late summer, they automatically get that course. Next year, right, when we come out with futures trading, they will get that course. We have talks about doing a real estate investing course. Once we have that one, eventually, they will get access to that course. And the pricing that you see there that you lock in today, for example, that's your pricing, no matter which subscription, except for the monthly one. All the other ones, the biannually, the yearly, those two, that price is yours forever. It doesn't matter. If we are a $2,000 room in 2 years, you pay whatever, $800, let's say, that's your price, always. We don't charge for courses. So the only way to get through to all the courses is to be a yearly member. There are no upsells as far as courses go. All right, let me see if Jonah sent that over here to me.
All right, guys. Is the raffle still going, or did he cut it off?
No, we're going to. No, it's still. We still got time.
Still going?
You need to add somebody?
No. Well, I'm gonna make sure, guys. On my side, click the. We're about to do the raffle, so if you want an opportunity to trade with us live for a month and have courses, books, all kinds of crazy stuff, make sure you click the link, the raffle link, and sign up there. And we are about to do the raffle. Peter, how much for memberships? 10 easy payments of $29.99. Nah,
Here, I'll tell you right now.
It's different prices for different things, yeah.
You know what? Let me just grab a tab here, and while Jonah gets this ready and sends me the names, you guys send me the names, Jonah. I don't have any names here on my side. All right, so here you go. If you wanted to sign up today, guys, here are your options. You got monthly, biannually, and annually. Biannually has access to Day Trading 101, Advanced Trading Course, Options Trading Course, and your price is locked in, okay? This is, everything else is just, your standard stuff. Now, the annually, it's $849, but Joel did put I think a $50 coupon code down there in chat. You get one free one-on-one session. You get the swing trading course. interactive training. That's, you get all the courses, always and forever. In other words, okay, you can see it here. Swing trading course available. Interactive trading that's coming soon. Short selling is coming later this summer. Futures trading coming next year sometime. Real estate course coming soon. You get day trading 101, advanced trading course, options trading course, and your price is locked in, of course. Okay, so those are the prices right there. And then the monthly is $99. You only get access to the trading chat room. You get dashboard. You get video lesson library, but there are no courses here. Okay, so there you go. Let me see if Jonal, I know you're out there, buddy. Have you sent me the names yet? Because I don't see them. Jonal's trying to get everybody in there so badly.
I'm excited. Who do you think's going to win?
I don't know. At this rate, nobody, because Jonal says. Oh, here are the names. They were in my spam box. Guys, if you're waiting for an email from Jonal, make sure to check your spam box. I'll tell you.
All right, let's see who's going to win.
All right, so let me get the wheel of names in here real quick. All right, guys, remember, you have to be in chat here right now in order to win. If somebody left, they're not going to, I'll call out the name. If you're not here to claim your prize, look at this. Now he texts me off. Guys, you're a lost cause, buddy. I already told you it's a different computer, man. I can't use that, but no worries. I got it. I think I got them all here. All right, I got everyone here. Boom. All right, so this is for a free month, guys. How does this work? Oh, there we go. Let's go. Who's going to win a free month of chat? Oh, so close.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Christy, are you in chat? Look at that. Are you in chat right now? Type in chat there. Let us know.
They can't see that on my side, but Christy won.
Christy on your side?
Christy won. Who's Christy? Are you on my side? You on Jesse's side?
Christy, if you left, oh, that would suck. We're gonna have to rerun it if she's not here. We'll give you another little minute here. Maybe she got up to get a drink of water. Christy. Uh-oh.
Oh, man, Oh, hey!
There she is! Congratulations, Christy. Congrats.
Awesome.
She lets spin again, Big Bala says. Christy, hit up Jonal there. He's the Day Trader Show. They're in chat. Jonal, get with Christy. Let's make sure she's taken care of and gets her free month of chat. All right, guys. Thank you very much for participating. Now, as far as the members raffle goes, let me check with Jonal, see how he's running that one, because I know he's in charge of that one. So I'm gonna check with Jonal, and then we'll be back to go over the members raffle. The members raffle is $100 gift card that we're gonna be giving away to one of our members today, because we wanted to definitely thank them for being a part of the team. So let's see here. Give me 1 second, guys. In the meanwhile, if you have any questions there for Kevin or myself, just type them out in chat. We're here. Let's chat about stocks. Even if it's about like long-term investment, I mean, that's cool too. Real estate even. I don't care. Talk about anything that has to do with making money.
Congrats, Christy. Very excited to have you in chat. It's going to be a ton of fun. Ton of fun over the next month. Going to learn a lot. Make sure you take advantage of every resource on the site.
Yeah, Chrissy's gonna have a blast. Oh, there you go, Chrissy. Just go to the daytraderchatroom.com and message Jono. And then please, so we can confirm that you did message and talk to him, Christy, do us a big favor and type in chat here and let us know that you're confirmed with Jono and that you're good to go, okay? We want to make sure. No, thank you. Thank you for participating. Yeah, let's kill it, Umberto. All right, guys. So give me a couple minutes here. While Jono is getting with Christy, I'm going to check and see if he has the results real quick here for the members, the actual daytraderchatroom.com members, and see who won the $100. Because that's something he was doing on the side there different. So give me 1 minute here, and let me double check on that. In the meanwhile, let us know. Check my email. Oh, you already did it, dude.
Oh, Son is in the house. Son is in the house.
Oh, there we go. So he already did it. He already did it. Okay, give me 1 second here. Let me try to save this screenshot. This is for our members raffle. Members raffle winner has been picked. Desktop. All right, so we always want to give back to our members and however we can. And believe me, guys, we go above and beyond in the chat every day when we answer questions and go through lessons. That's why we have over 200 lessons in the video lesson library. So we ran, well, Jono ran his poll or whatever you want to call it for the members only raffle of $100 gift card. Boom, we have a winner. Umberto, get with Jono to collect your prize, buddy. Congrats, man.
Nice.
Congrats.
$100 in the pocket.
There you go, man. That'll pay for the gas for the next week or the weekend. Who knows what gas is like now.
Dang,
man. Congrats, man. Good job for everybody. Thank you very much for participating and being here.
Good old Benji.
Let's see here. All right, guys. So, just make sure we do have a coupon code that we're running, and that coupon's code's going to be running all the way through Monday, okay? And here it is. It's Memorial 50, and it works for the yearly plan, okay? That's going to work for the yearly plan. I'm going to leave the link here in chat with the coupon code for you. Here you go. So if you want to become a yearly member and get access to everything we just talked about, boom, there you go. $50 off with Memorial 50. Take advantage of that code. You're going to have that price locked in forever. As long as we are here, which is going to be for a very long time, your price will be that. It doesn't matter if next year the price is $1,500 for the year. Your price would be what, $799 or something like that, $799. That would be your price, okay? When you renew next year, and the year after, and the year after that. And you're going to get access always to every single one of our courses that we drop all the time, including the interactive training that we're working on. And that's going to be a while for us to get it going, because what we're going to drop, when we drop that, it's going to change a lot of things. People are going to be like, what the hell? Watch. Just mark my words. Let me see here. Gains of anyone now. Oh man, no, it's our pleasure. I know, today we announced that we were going to do these raffles, and we had raffles for YouTube people, and then we had raffles for our chat members, and that was it. Let me see here. Gains, Jesse, for finding profit targets on the daily chart, should we go by the wick tops or the candle bar tops? Here, let me show you real quick. Where's my mouse? So, for me, for example,
is that a long-term investment gains, or are you talking intraday trading?
Yeah, you're talking about day trading gains, right? Or swing trading, stuff like that? Not investing, right, gains? You're talking about actively trading. Okay. So look, the way I go, it doesn't matter whether there's a wick or whether it's a candle body that closed really, really strong. I'm going to go by structure. Here, you have definitive $15 resistance. You have a double top on the daily. So if I'm long from $9, $12, $13, my very first take profit is going to be right there around that 14.80, 14.90, $15 zone, because there is clear resistance there. So it's going to be across any clear resistance. It doesn't matter if it's just the body of a candle or a wick. It's got to be a clear line of resistance. Okay. So hope that kind of clears it up for you.
Yeah, always leave gains, always leave a piece on the table. Jesse and I talk about this quite often, and we did with AMC and PIRS today as well. I like to call them leftover positions, roughly 10% of your position or so. Just leave it to, essentially let it work. That little piece of the pie sometimes can really benefit you a lot. It did for both of us today.
And that last piece could be the difference between a home run and a little base hit.
Yeah, so even if it hits resistance, obviously take profits. PRS was crazy because 420 was a major resistance line Monday, and it completely broke through that. So let's say you're long on that, you take some profits there. It's obvious resistance. It's only smart to lock in some profits, but you had left a piece, to see what's going to happen. And that piece would have really made a huge difference. You would have made another point or two off of it.
What was that stock on Friday that we nailed? AZNS? I think it was AZNS. What was it? Do you guys remember? I don't have the alerts here. But my last take profit on that one was over 30% gain.
Oh, it was that was yes, that was the one that had moved from 30 points to 99 or something like that.
Yeah, I caught that one. And my last take profit was over 16 points per
share. That was
share.
Amazing. That was
AVNS.
Awesome.
Claudio was there. He sees it. Boom. AVNS. Yeah. Christy, are you still in chat? I just want to make sure you were taken care of because I see your email came across the board here. I just want to make sure you're all's good to go. I think you did right? You
it wasn't
already.
It wasn't AVNS, wasn't it? ANVS. Gotcha.
ANVS.
Oh yes. Yes. $25 to 97.97. Wow.
Oh yeah, I see where she wrote up top that she was good to go. Okay, cool beans. All right, guys. So we've been on here for a while now. 85 minutes of streaming. We answered a lot of questions. Went over our trades. How did you guys like this? Do you want to see us do this again? Type in chat there. I don't know. The letter T for trading. I don't know, whatever, man. Just let us know that you enjoyed this. If that's the case, we'll start thinking about doing these a little bit more often.
Yeah, it's been a while since we did this. You guys could probably tell that when we got going, when we had this going at the start. Let us know on Jesse's stream, my stream, if you want us to do this more, or if you guys are like, I'm ready to go to bed. Can y'all get off here? Yeah. Just let us know. We're always happy to help. There's one thing we do not back away from, and that's helping out, any of our subscribers, members.
Always. People know, Big Baller knows. Big Baller and I have had long phone conversations. Yeah, okay. All right, guys. We'll see what we can do. More Raffle, says the Day Trader Show. Okay. I speak to you guys every day. All right, guys. So we'll see what we can do to kind of try to do these more often for you. As I know you guys enjoy them, and we definitely want to, cater to you guys and bring the best service. So our goal with daytraderchatroom.com is not about flash. It's about real world trading, real world problems. And then having a service to you guys that is above reproach. Honestly, we want to be here to answer your questions, to help you and guide you, so that you maybe can avoid, if not all, at least some or most of the mistakes that we made when we started off.
Oh yeah, and we made a lot of them, guys. We're not these fake gurus out there that say, hey, we are above mistakes. No. We've had our fair share of mistakes, but you guys got to know in the chat, we are very honest with people. We're not going to sugarcoat anything. So if someone, I'm always, when people, it's not about necessarily the dollar sign. To me, it's about, was it a good trade or not? Because that's what's going to ultimately sustain your trading career. You can have, I'm not going to get in a crazy rabbit trail here, but results-oriented, process-oriented trading is very different. You can have good red trades and bad green trades, and newer traders don't understand the difference. So even if I see someone making money and it was a bad trade, I'm going to call them out on it. What was your entry? That was a chase. You shouldn't have chased it. So these are things that, we're always going to be, pow!
Well, it's like I was saying this the other day before we sign off. Robert says he's been here. He's been a subscriber of mine since I was at 1,000 subs. Did I make it to 13,000 already? Because I was at 12.99 before the stream started. Let me see here. Did I make it at 13? Boom, 13,000.
Nice.
Robert, you've been with me since we were at 1,000, and we are at 13,000. Thank you very much for the support. It's one of those things that we're always talking about. Like, so what you see here is what you get in chat. Sometimes a little bit sleepier. It depends on the morning if the baby cried out or something. But nah. But this is the same energy. These are the same people you're gonna get. You're gonna have Jonal working in the back scene, tirelessly, trying to make sure the site is beautiful and easy to navigate, and trying to make sure that we have quality content on the site. He's gonna try to make sure that your user experience is the best ever. I mean, that man lives, eats, and breathes making sure that your user experience with us is amazing. And then Kevin and I'm pretty sure that he goes to sleep the same way I go to sleep. He kisses his wife goodnight and then looks at a stocks chart and then goes to sleep. So we're constantly thinking of ideas for you guys and lessons. So it's a constant thing. And we just keep it going. So we'll see how it all continues to grow, but we're always trying to do the best that we can for you guys. And there is free chat on Mondays, so if you want to just come in, you're not going to have a dashboard, you're not going to have that nice dashboard with all those resources that you saw. But if you do want to come in and hang out with us on Mondays and chat for free, you can hit that and sign up, and you can come chat with us on Mondays. You'll have access to our alerts, our lesson for the day and recap. You'll have that. You just won't have access to the dashboards. If you want to test drive, you can always go $5, 5 days, and you can test drive the dashboard and the chat and everything, right? So you have access to that as well. Guys, it's a pleasure to have been here with you. Big Ball has been with me here since I was 2,000 subs. Nice, man. I'm really happy to see so many people in here. More Q&As, we will do those, Joseph. Definitely we will do those. Q&As will always be a part of our lives. So for sure. There you go. Kevin likes the idea. So let me see. Did I miss any questions? No. Okay, cool. All right, guys. So I got to go have some dinner and say goodnight to my kid because she's about to go to sleep here in a few minutes. Umberto says, you guys do great work. Any questions in response very quick? Umberto's a chat room member as well. Guys, I mean, they're there. They keep telling you. So what are you waiting for? Just come on over to daytraderchatroom.com, sign up. Thank you very much for being here with me and Kevin. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'll let Kevin say his goodbyes as well.
Yep. Closing remarks, man. Appreciate you guys very much. We're always happy to help. Thank you, Jesse. And just reiterating what Jesse said, Jonal is amazing in the background, doing incredible work. He's probably typing like crazy right now, doing trying to help you guys out and help Christy out. So it's a good little trio we got going on here, and we're always going to help out. You guys have any questions? Throw them down in general chat for us. Otherwise, otherwise, guys, have a great night. We'll do it again sometime soon.
Yep.
Yeah, hope to see you guys soon.
All right, guys, smash the like button for me, and I'll catch you on the next one.
Catch you guys on the flippity flip.